New season, new you. And this gotta be the season of no more. No more disrespect. No more giving people passes. No more letting people play with your name. Because you stand for something. You stand for something. You've been quiet long enough. Now it's time for you to speak up. Because you're a big dog. And you got that power. You well protected. And you will be respected. Respected. Big dog. Yeah, that's real.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome. Yeah, 2025. Starting this thing off right. We are. Listen, man, let me drop a bomb for y'all. We are at 11,000 subscribers. And I have to thank y'all in the best way possible. It is a grind. It's going to be a grind. It has been a grind. But when I chose to truly give this thing everything that I got, the results were definitely there. I got content in the pipeline. Just didn't get around to editing it, but this I basically brushed this in the whole, like in the front of the line, because at the end of the day, this channel would be nothing without y'all. And that's real. It would be nothing without y'all. So, I gotta thank y'all. And what better way than to do a reaction? This reaction that we're doing, or whatever, because I kind of see where my channel is pretty much going, or whatever the case may be. I'm the type of individual, it doesn't matter whether you are a small creator or a big creator, I'm going to react, possibly if I'm bigger than you, probably get you some clout. That's not my intention. My intention is always to look at things objectively and to look at things with love. It's never to hate. Any criticism, critiques, like I said, it's all about love. You get what I'm saying? So this next creator, he at this time he has 1 point something K subscribers, which is really well. I didn't look at his stats. And what I mean by his stats is I didn't look and see if, like, how long he been on YouTube and stuff like that. If you look at this page, stuff like that, I can't compare this page to other YouTubers, because at the end of the day, I had other channels that I'm working on right now, older channels that I've been working on for years, that I'm redoing them. So when you see this channel, it's like, damn, how he do that so fast, or how did he come along, and things like that. Like, once again, and I said it before in one of my other videos, you can look up other creators. Now, some creators, they just, they just keep their channel to the long haul. But in my opinion, I was like, you know what, I'm going to start it over. I'm going to start a new channel, because I know the ropes, I know the game now. And to be totally honest with you, once this channel get monetized and really get it up and going, then I'm gonna start repurposing the other channels, because like I said, and I've said it once and I'll say it again, I'm going to be the biggest the biggest content creator the world has ever seen. You feel me? I mean that. You know what I'm saying? Believe it. If one of the biggest, if not the biggest. But so I actually did a reaction to this quote unquote, because it's a react. So he's doing a reaction to another content creator reaction, which is not uncommon. But in my opinion, how can I put this? That's corny in itself. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can react to it. Like, I understand reacting to another person's intellectual property or content, or, you know, because that's what we do. It's like, it's the grift. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call it the grift. We call it grifting. But just as well as how you're reacting to this creator, why didn't you source out the content yourself? So this is in my opinion. So we are, like I said, because I'm reacting to this in kind of like real time, or whatever the case may be, we are going to look and see how long he had his channels, how long he been doing this, then the third. And I just learned this crazy stat, and it's like, it got me kind of like really like pumped up. But the stat was like, I think it said 97% of channels or 93% of channels will never be monetized. That's crazy. So all you channels that's out there that's monetized, and you know, that's about to get demonetized for not posting content or whatever the case may be, you are a part of the 3%, 7%. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are truly blessed. And I also read and watched that a lot of the creators, they give up too soon. So, and that being said, we about to get into this reaction. But we coming, man. 2025 it's about us, man. It's about us. 2025, we coming for everything. Just watch the blow up. But before I forget, so yeah, so the Pop the Balloon episode is about the guy. His name was Mosley. You know, he's a real flashy guy, real flashy guy, right? All the women popped on him because they say he had too much going on, and basically in their own right, like, oh, this dude is lame, this, then the third, because of how flashy he was, yada yada yada. Usually when it comes to women, especially in the public perception, how women like see things and move, women, they quote unquote like a more humble guy. But if you think about it in the aspect of it ain't even about being humble. A woman, you know what I'm saying, like, just think about when a dude has standards, or he has a certain type and he's expressed that. Remember, a woman can do that all day, but when a man does it, it's like, how dare you? How dare you have standards? How dare you say what you want? You know, even though on the woman, on the other side of it, because if they want, a woman could be super duper cocky, conceited. Like, women could say whatever they basically want to say and be however they want to be, and not really face criticism. But as a man with confidence, and you just being you, or whatever the case may be, you consider lame, corny, too flashy, this, that, and the third. So I had the same thinking of everybody else, like, bro, like you ain't supposed to be, like you ain't supposed to do that. But then again, I watched the Media Man video. Shout out to him. And he was like, he knows dudes like this. And I started to think, I said, damn, it's such an issue with us just being ourselves. Why it has to be so even if I want to wear change, or I want to be overly overt, flashy, and show, you know, all my accolades or whatever, even though it's a depreciating asset when you buy certain jewelry, right? So what? You know what I'm saying? If that's how I want to live, that's how I want to live. You get what I'm saying? Why is it considered corny? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it a bunch of other men bashing another man? And so what made me do this reaction to with this creator was this young man saying how people with money should act, but it doesn't seem like he has money. So how can you be broke and say how money is supposed to move, or people with money is supposed to move? And
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Use the example of Caucasian people. All Caucasian people, yeah, you may not see that they're wealthy because they have dungarees, quote unquote, and Skechers, but they may have a crazy sports car collection, which means their funds is just allocated and showed off in a different way. It's not just a black thing. People are who people are going to be. But for a broke individual to say what money looks like and how money is supposed to move is crazy. That's like a homeless person saying they can tell you how to buy a house. Like, that's like a homeless. Come on, man. But let's get into the reaction.
People with real money do not feel the need to show everybody that they have money.
A white person can have so much money, but they will be wearing a bummy outfit, have a regular car. That's the truth. Compared to a person that don't have money, but they wear all these expensive items, all these expensive clothes, showing off in their Instagram. They got. All right, let's get straight into it.
Recently,
bro. So I don't know if y'all peeped it or not, but do y'all see Bro Rum? And I say this respectfully. This is somebody doing a reaction. So shout out to my boy. He's doing he's reacting to his content. Shout out to him. He actually had another channel. I'm not quite sure what happened, but he doing his thing or whatever. No disrespect to him. Actually, no disrespect to this guy either. But he's man exposed for living a fake rich life. That's what the video was called or whatever. And if you see how he started the video, and I want to react to what he was saying, the guy who videos he's reacting to with the with the white hat on, he's saying that people with money don't do yada yada yada, right? So we all content creators, right? At the end of the day, and basically you get paid for having an opinion. Cool, right? But you're getting paid for having an opinion or whatever the case may be. You're trying to get money, obviously, from doing this or whatever the case may be. He gets his money a certain way. Just because you may not, or whatever the case may be all flashy and stuff like that, does that really quote unquote mean that, you know what I'm saying, that you broke? Or if you do decide to be flashy, does that mean that you're broke or whatever the case may be? The point that I'm making is everybody don't come from money. A lot of us don't come from money. So what I'm saying is an individual that's overly flashy could have told themselves, I got a perfect example for y'all. For me, an individual that never had money or whatever could have told themselves like, yo, when I do get money, I'm gonna wear the biggest chains, I'm gonna be tatted up, I'm gonna be this, that, and the third. Tattoos cost money. Mozzie is tatted up or whatever. Boy was on a private jet when after they talked to him or whatever the case may be. And in my opinion, a lot of times people like shit like this, like living a man exposed for living a fake rich what, like that don't make no sense. But you got this dude who can't even clean his goddamn room saying how you should move with money. Really? With his hat half off his head. Like, what's going on?
There's been a guy going viral on the pop the balloon scene because he came to the show with all of his diamonds on, being really flashy, even in the things that he said. And in my humble opinion, I feel like he only came on the show to look for a gold digger. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about Mozzie. But here's a little flashback just in case you ain't see that episode.
What's your name? Mozzie, mic up.
Mozzie.
Okay, and Mozzie, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I own a trucking company and a car wash.
Okay, very cool. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, book private jets, yachts, and pop bottle.
Look at bro room. Bro, look at his background. Dude, you need to get a green screen. Your background is horrendous. But I digress. So his take, the guy that he's reacting to, I like his take. I like it. He said, yeah, I feel like he came looking for a gold digger. But that just might be the type of woman that he's into, or whatever the case may be. Because depending on what type of woman, see, all of the women that was up there, or whatever the case may be, I guarantee if it was different circumstances, they would have been like, cool. But they didn't want to seem like that. That's another thing that women do. Women be on some, oh, I ain't going, like them same women that used to talk about, Kevin Samuels made a point. He's like them same women that call me sassy and talk about me this, that, and the third, is them same women that if I gave them the opportunity, or whatever the case may be, I could take them down. They be on me.
Bottles and clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't see till he got up close. He had the grill, so I was like, when he
It's
started.
my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
That's my teeth.
Oh well.
It's 30.
no, I'm just playing.
It's
But,
30K in my mouth.
hey,
It's a house.
I know.
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Wanna find out?
No.
What does he gain from like saying all these things?
So after
bro?
doing that episode, he became the poster child of clowns that money does not unlame you. So a couple weeks after that episode,
And so you gotta remember, we on the internet, right? Like we all pretty much doing the same thing, right? Like we're reacting. So it was really starting to get to me, or whatever, that money doesn't unlame you. We don't know this man at all. It could be people in his life, right, that know him in real life and be like, yo, he a thorough dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he flashy and stuff like that. But what makes him lame? Because of the way, you know, he wears jewelry, he got a bunch of jewelry, got a bunch of tattoos and things like that. I made a comment because I had seen on TikTok a dude was trying to roast him, and dude had a green do-rag on. Bro, you can't be. Bro, you cannot be serious. He had a green do-rag on, bro. A green do-rag.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And he had the nerve to be talking about a dude is lame. And I'm not talking about him specifically, but I'm saying how we just automatically attack somebody because they living differently than how we would live or how we would move. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Then we got old boy, the other creator. Look at his background. I know I keep saying it, but you can tell now. I don't know him. This is just assumption, but you can just tell, just going off of, well, what does he gain from saying this type stuff? Well, what does he gain? What do you mean? What does he gain? He's literally saying, do you want to get on the private jet? Like, do you want to do it? And she didn't want to say no. She wanted to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Dude got a good personality or whatever. He funny. We don't know him, but we're calling him lame and all this other stuff like that. And it's crazy because we don't even have this same smoke for these quote unquote outrageous rappers. Like, bro.
So aired, he did an interview with Arlette and BM, and it was pretty obvious that Arlette's husband BM was not feeling Mozzie's vibe.
So obviously the whole point of the show is to find love.
And one more thing, we're gonna watch a little bit more of this, but bro, this is copyright. He's legit bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
I can't, bro.
So was you actually looking for love as well? Like, that's the main thing about the show. The girls that you saw there, was you trying to match one of them?
To be honest, I wouldn't have matched with none of the girls that you had on the lineup.
Why is that?
I require a certain type of woman, certain type of standards, look, the whole nine, career.
Exactly. And if you looked at the panel, they weren't his type. Meaning, like, I can tell you if any of them would have been like, you know, yeah, like let's do it, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. Actually try to get to know him, and ignored the optics, right? I guarantee he would have chose them. He known, like, the way they were, how they were hiding and all that other stuff. None of the women was his type. You could tell. And as far as Arlette husband not feeling him or whatever, or feel what he said or whatever the case would be, the lineup of women is the lineup of women. I don't understand why would Arlette husband feel some type of way. Like, you know, women do the same thing all the time. Like, shit is lame.
Mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to deal with me, a guy like me.
Bro, first of all, the dude looks corny, bro. I'm not trying to be funny, but why is he doing all this, bro? Now look, he's doing good for himself. Congratulations, but the way,
bro, hating language. This hating language, man. Don't stop. Bro,
you talking and the fact that you bought this jet on Pinterest, it's crazy, man. Don't live a lifestyle that you can't live, bro. That's all.
So how do we know he can't afford and live the lifestyle that he's living?
Shut your lame ass up, man.
How do he know? Let's wrap this up. We gotta stop with the I understand that we can, you know what I'm saying, it's a beautiful time in the world where basically you can be in your mom's basement or you can be in your dirty ass room making, remarks, what have you, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time in the world. But we can't be on no we can't talk about stuff that we have no idea about. And I think if we start really calling people out, the better off the internet would be. You know what I'm saying? I love this YouTube stuff. I love doing reactions. Like I said, I'm going to be the biggest creator the world has ever seen, content-wise or whatever the case would be. I'm a nerd. I'm big as shit. Most people, because I've been bodybuilding for 9 years now. Most people, when they see me, and this is no exaggeration, they say, who you play for? Because I'm big as shit. You will have no idea unless you know that I'm a big ass nerd. But just because I'm a nerd, that don't mean that I'm not cool. That don't mean that people don't fuck with me or people don't mess with me because I'm a nerd or whatever. No, I'm not lame. People don't call me lame. Nobody thinks that I'm lame. But because we got people like old boy that can just sit in his dirty room and
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
and just talk trash or whatever the case may be over the internet is an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be who they be. When is it hating? And that's the point that I've been trying to get to. When is it hating? One of the last videos that I did, I was talking about the dude sitting in his car with his $13 mic on, bro. Sitting in his car, calling himself a content creator, or whatever the case may be. Bro, I'm sick of it. You get what I'm saying? We don't know nothing really about him. We just know his aesthetic. But that's just like you see somebody like me, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know that I'm a big nerd. I build computers. I got a gaming channel. You don't know. So to make the assumption and to just talk trash because you behind a mouse and a keyboard and a $50 webcam, bro, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We gotta cut this out. 2025, we not doing this. Listen, I know I'm nobody huge, but I'm telling you I'm gonna be the biggest, right? I'm nobody huge, but if I catch you talking trash on these YouTube streets, bro, I'm calling you out if you ain't got your stuff together. Because on some level, you gotta be hating. But I love y'all, man. Happy New Year, because I didn't tell y'all. And I thank y'all so much. And we gonna keep running it up. Listen, we doing it. We getting that play button, you hear me? 100K on the way. Let's get it. Drop a bomb for y'all if y'all been this far.
Sensational. That's the word you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, sensational.